The goal of the Ultra High Definition Alliance is to provide consumers a premium user experience for 4K high dynamic range content. Included are performance requirements for resolution, high dynamic range, color, and other audio-video attributes, and the provision of a seamless user experience to encourage format adoption. Over 6 months in 2017, the UHD Alliance monitored and analyzed over 20,000 internet forum posts to understand the perception of the UHD ecosystem by consumers. The findings were that 25% of conversations about the UHD ecosystem were negative in tonality, mentioning an issue, negative emotion, or confusion. Since many consumers raised interoperability and compatibility issues, the UHD Alliance performed further testing at a media lab, connecting 7 UHD Ultra HD Blu-ray players to 11 UHD consumer displays from a variety of different manufacturers and models. The testing confirmed that there are many hurdles in getting the setup right. Potential issues include the use of the right high-speed premium HDMI cable, the necessity to change TV settings into the correct HDR mode, to be aware of devices in between the media player and the TV, such as AV receivers, where some older models may not support newer audio-video formats. Being able to verify that content in UHD with HDR reaches the display device appropriately can be somewhat difficult. The resulting experience could be compromised in many ways. Some examples include rendering the 4K HDR signal with reduced color palette, reduced bit depth, down conversions to a standard dynamic range signal, or even black screens. Many of these issues can be traced back to HDMI interface problems between the source and the display device. Many display devices ship with a default of using HDMI version 1.4, which uses a clock speed of 300 MHz. This ensures backwards compatibility with older legacy devices, but results in compromised experiences for 4K HDR content. To display 4K HDR content properly, the newer, faster, premium HDMI version 2.0 is required in order to support the necessary clock speed of 600 MHz. As a result of this interoperability work in the UHD Alliance, some potential solutions have been identified, such as default interface messages for devices to improve communication between them, and automatic port switching to simplify the user experience and eliminate manual setup requirements. This work requires larger industry collaboration, and the UHD Alliance is actively engaging other organizations, such as the Consumer Technology Association and HDMI, to improve the situation in the market and provide a seamless user experience that will not only deliver the creative intent of the content, but also ensure consumers are able to enjoy their Ultra HD premium content as intended.